So we always hear about the 20 years it takes someone to become successful that's perceived as being an overnight success story.
Yes.
How long did it take you to get to where you are right now?
Oh boy. More than 20 years. I've kind of always been entrepreneurial, right? Like I was a kid in the neighborhood that was always like organizing carnivals and charging for them and things like that. So I've always been entrepreneurial. So I've always been doing different things. Like back in the early 90s, I had a small IT consulting agency that I owned. And, we had a bunch of staff and things like that. And I kind of found at the time that, where I've learned from all of those things what I like and don't like. And what I didn't like was owning the company and being in charge of stupid things, important things like health benefits and where do we need to buy a new conference table? Like those were not the things that's not my zone of genius. So what I've learned over the years was to strip out whatever I can. And I'm really protective right now about keeping my business lean because I think for me that works best, right? So what I've learned over the years is what I don't want to do, more of what I don't want to do. And as I stay in the place that I like to stay in, which by the way is why it's so important to get help, so that I'm not caught up in all the busy work and I can be staying in the place that I love to be. That's how my business grows. And I wish I knew that 20, 30 years ago, right? That it made more sense for me to pay people. Like it makes more sense for me to pay someone to clean my house, right? So that I can be here working. I didn't know that because I can clean my house. I should clean my house, right? But I look at that now as all part of the things that supports my business, not just Karen doesn't want to vacuum her own living room kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.